Hello everyone, this is Albany and welcome back to my channel. And today for this book review I have a very special guest. Well, I technically have two. It's my best friend Chanelle and this is her daughter Jolie. And then come on Journey, come on, we got one more.
She ain't gonna come over here with her head like that.
Come on, say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Hello. All right, and today for this book review we're going to talk about Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. So we actually forgot to explain what the book is about. So Monday's Not Coming is about a girl named Claudia who returns home from her summer vacation in Georgia with her grandmother, and she's looking forward to seeing her best friend Monday, who she hadn't actually talked to in the summertime. She just thought maybe she just didn't, send her letters or call or whatever. She tries calling her and the phone is actually disconnected. She eventually goes to school and Monday's not there. She asks around, nobody's seen her. She waits a couple of days. Monday has not came to school. It goes by a whole week. The teachers don't know where she is. Other students don't know where she is. Her parents don't know where she is. So Claudia goes to Monday's house, and Monday's mother doesn't seem concerned about where's Monday. So the book, it pretty much starts from there and goes through a spiral of Claudia trying to find her friend, and she's wanting other people to help her figure it out as well. So it's a very interesting story. It's a page turner. It's a thriller. So I told her about the book. I'm a great book finder. Oh yes, I am. Thank you. Well, I know her taste. She doesn't always like my taste though, but I know her taste. Yes, girl. So anyway, I'm gonna keep this in your too. I'll put this in the thing. You done? You good? Yeah. Alright, we don't go all day. So yeah, so I told her about it and I was letting her use my little library app, and it took too long for her. So what'd you do?
I just ordered the book. And then the next day, not even the next day, it was like the next hour, the book was available. So
yeah, but I started reading it after I finished the other book I was reading. But she pretty much finished the book in a day. It took me 2 days, but that's because I was tired. But so what did you like about it? Or well, yeah, what did you like about it?
I like the chapter titles.
You did?
Yeah, because I didn't understand them.
So that made you like it? Okay.
And I'm like, what is she talking about?
But overall, you like the book.
I like the whole book, but I really like the
chapter titles. What did you dislike about it?
The time lapse. I didn't like that.
Okay. But now knowing the ending, do you like it more? No.
Because I don't like that she has to keep going through that.
But I think it's over with now. But anyway, yeah, I think so. But for me, did I like it? Yes, I liked it a lot. I liked the aspect of it being about a young girl in Washington D.C. But that also is something I dislike. But I liked.
Why did you dislike that?
Well, I did not dislike that it was in Washington D.C. I just didn't like that the author it felt like she basically called up her friend who live in D.C. and was like, "What's those slang words again?" And just and like I felt like how she incorporated like DC's like culture and stuff felt forced. But I did like that it was in DC because of the situations that have been going on. And like, so I like that she did set it here. Well, by the way, we are from Maryland, which is right next to DC. So I did like that she placed it here, but to highlight that, but I just didn't like it. Literally, she actually did go to Howard, so I'm pretty sure she has friends that live in DC. So anyway, we get back. We had an intermission.
Yes.
So we'll just get back. I'm gonna go back to what would you rate it 1 out of 5?
And I said a 4.
You said 4.5.
4.5 because I might like another book, in which I do. But
you like from her books?
Yeah.
Oh, you like allegedly better? Well, I rated a 5 because I really liked the concept. It was really engaging. I read it in, like I said, 2 days.
But I also don't like it because, well, I do like it, but I don't, because she kept telling the same parts over.
Yeah, but that's part of the issue with Claudia.
I was kind of tired of reading it.
I remember something I forgot to say I disliked. The parents got on my nerves. Like, I know for some parts of it, which I would have to go back and reread it if I ever reread it, was the parents already knowing that she has like they want her to forget about Monday. But like even the one where it was the before, well, when she was actually looking for Monday, they was like not taking it as seriously. Right. So it was getting on my nerves. Like the parents were just getting on my nerves.
They were kind of negligent.
Yeah.
Or oblivious.
Because I'm like, it should not have taken 6 months for them to find her when Claudia was like asking. So.
And Claudia was very childlike to me.
She was. I mean, from half of the book that we read, she was supposed to be what, 15, but she was
acting 9.
Acting 9, yeah. I was a little salty. She was born in March.
Wow.
I was born in March.
That don't have nothing to do with that.
No, because if she put her in March, when you're writing stuff and when you're characterizing people, usually they look up things. You want to say Claudia would be me. Claudia would be me. So I feel like she looked at the charts, zodiac charts, to help because that helps writers formulate, personalities. So I was a little salty, but that's okay. I like Claudia. She's okay.
Wrong with Claudia.
It's nothing wrong with Claudia. Like personality, right? She loved her friend. She was a true, loyal friend.
She was
so
obsessed.
But she did bring herself. She was so, one thing about Pisces or whatever, she was so stuck on not changing. And sometimes it's hard to like let go of the past and like change. So I feel like she was just so unable to, let go of her friend because she probably just couldn't believe it, Yeah. But anyway, what was your favorite part or the most impactful part? I don't really have a favorite part, but
I don't know. I like.
What part made you cry?
All of it. So
I only cried once.
I think I cried throughout the whole book.
I teared up. The only part I teared up was when the sister April, when Claudia asked her, why did you play along for 2 years of me, of this issue that I'm having, and she was like, because you never gave up on her, and that made me cry.
I think for me, like, when Claudia realized that she was leaving breadcrumbs. Yeah. And when she said something about the library books again, I was like, oh, okay, her mother taught her a lesson. Like, yeah. I was like, maybe I should teach Journey about breadcrumbs. Yeah. I also like that the book is from the best friend's point of view.
Claudia's point of view?
Yes. Because nobody ever really you just think of the parent, like, what do the mom feel like when their child is missing? What do the dad feel like?
That's true.
Nobody thinks of the best friend.
That's exactly, and that's probably why they didn't take it as seriously, because she wasn't like a sister or a cousin, and like what's Monday's mom wouldn't let her in or talk to her. So that's probably the reason why it took so long, is because nobody believed Claudia. The mom was telling them they're homeschooled. It's nothing.
Right,
they can really do about it.
The social workers, they need to be fired.
Well, hopefully in real life they did get fired. But yeah, because for that, I mean, and plus for somebody to be homeschooled, you still have to
check in, right?
Check in, and they still have tests that they have to do. I mean, for the boy, now Monday was missing for almost a year because it started the summer.
Right. So it was like 9 months.
It was like 9 months, but the son,
he was missing for a year.
For a year. There's no way how he starts school and it was missing school.
And that's actually how the actual story is. But the mother, she took them out of school 2 years prior to her killing them.
I did read a little bit about that, and I think I read her responses, and she just didn't care.
I have, that's a whole nother story, but I have mixed emotions about it. I don't think she should have. No, she shouldn't kill her kids because her youngest son said that they were raping him. So that was why she said she killed them. No, you shouldn't have killed them. But if, for one, she was abused as a child. She was raped. So you never know how the story, how that affected her. So she should have got help. And nobody helped her. Like her mother was like, okay, it's already done. So what you want me to do?
Yeah.
So, 2, she was a single parent. So that's a lot of pressure as is. And she got to take care of the kids by herself. Got to feed them. The fathers wasn't there. And I don't think she was, her story never changed. So I don't think she was lying. I think everything that she was saying was true. But I also think if what her kids was doing to her youngest son, peeing on him, making him eat blood from the pad, that's disgusting. So they had to see that somewhere. Yeah. Because what child, like what 14-year-old, what 9-year-old would think to do that? But no, I don't think she should have killed them, but I don't think she's lying.
But it could also have been her doing that to them unknowingly, and then that's how they learned that behavior to do to her.
But she was abusing all of them, so that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, so I think it's something wrong with her, something wrong with the situation. Nobody really knows but those kids. So
I think they just should have. People should do a screening before they have kids.
I wish that was the way. I wish. I did have like theme symbols. What did you think about those? You know, like they had the flowers in the attic book. Yeah,
I was wondering if that was going on in the house too.
I think that was just, she kind of used that as like a way to figure out or understand the abuse, or like, because she was not just reading that book, she was reading multiple books about it. And I guess to understand why she was being treated this way when she has, in comparison, Claudia, who has a loving family and has a totally different life.
How did she know to check out those books?
She probably researched it. I mean, she seemed to be a little bit more mature compared to Claudia. And she experienced more, which made her know
but
a little
then
bit more.
Wouldn't you think Claudia's parents is negligent for not picking up her disability early on?
Yeah, I do. Because I don't understand. They got mad about how the school didn't figure out, but how did they not figure out? Because who isn't sitting and reading books with their kids?
Yeah, or helping them with
their homework.
You're not going to let your child do their homework with their best friend every night.
Yeah. That probably could have just been a flaw in the writing. Just the way, or not a flaw, but as a way to kind of bring about the story. Like, that's probably not real life, maybe, unless the parents are really not.
But I was confused with the other kids who went to school with her. Shouldn't they have already been in high school?
I think, see, that's when I had to read back, because when we was going back from the before to the after I didn't quite understand, because I'm like, where was she in school? Because I remember, I gotta look back in the beginning of the after, because yeah, that's a good question, because all the kids from the before part should have been in college. I mean, not college, high school.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say, okay.
Not college, high school.
I'm just confused as to why people would want to play along with that. I just be like, girl.
But the only people, the only people that was, I guess, playing along with it was her boyfriend, which I'm jelly because how a 2-year relationship with somebody. He stuck around.
And she can't even remember.
He stuck around. I'm like, where's these good Christians? These good Christian people. Because they don't exist. They don't live in real life. They live in books. And then April, we just talked about why she did it. Because, you know, she appreciated how much she loved her sister. And then the parents did it. But then remembered, like, the teacher, she had left. She wasn't there anymore.
So, okay, and what about the other friends? The dance group friends?
I think they knew about it, but they didn't really they kept pushing her to be older. So but
when I
they
read
didn't
about
really,
them, I felt like they was gonna set her up in some way.
I think that they knew, and they was trying to help her grow up and move up.
Wait.
Oh, I said
one more. I do the shorts that Monday had on. I wonder if those were the shorts that she died with.
I think it is. I think that's what they kind of agreed upon, that those were, that she died the day that she tried to ask for help from her parent, and that's why the mom felt so bad about it. What would you do when we were back in school and you couldn't get a hold of me? I would listen.
Well, I mean, we didn't talk every day.
I know. It's gonna be too hard for us to answer that question because for one, we went to 2 different schools.
Right.
And then for 2, I was always getting punished, so I was missing
all the time
for 3 months. So
and then I'd be like, finally, my friend.
Yeah, she'd be like, finally. But for me, like, if it was now, even though we don't talk every day, at least for
now it's ridiculous because we go months.
Yeah, but for her though, if she ain't posting on Instagram, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's been a week. I haven't seen her post. I haven't seen the girls. All right, 2 weeks. Okay, something wrong. Let me try calling her or something like that.
You at least
I know
my mother on Instagram.
I don't follow her.
That's dangerous. Do you have her number?
I don't think I have her mother's number now.
We need to get each other's mother.
I would have just came to the house. That's what I was gonna say. After like 2 weeks and you didn't respond. Well, she should, because she used to live right up the street.
Right, and so what if I went missing? What would you do?
And if I came here and they was like
where would you think I'm at? Like, first thing, where am I?
Girl, I would think you was kidnapped because there's no way. She ran away. She had to have gotten kidnapped. I was like, where did they last see her? She was on a bus. Oh Lord, she somewhere
in a ditch.
Somewhere.
No, I screamed.
Yeah, we gotta do better communicating and talking to each other.
Yes, because
that's scary. It's not even like funny, but it is. That's scary.
I would be so devastated. I'd be like, but we have to find her. But I would be the one to go look. Like, I would be looking in the woods.
Which woods?
Some woods.
Oh, it would just be really sad. And I would just be thinking I should have been a better friend. So I guess I just need to be a better friend now.
Why would you think that? I think you're a great friend.
Well, I think in terms of, because our friendship is fine the way that it is. Like, I think, like, yeah, I said best friends in the title, but I think me and her are more so lifelong friends.
Yeah. And I don't have to talk to you every day.
Yeah. I can't talk to her every day.
And I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about it.
I can't talk to her every day. First of all, she talked too much.
Mellowed.
She talked too much.
I do.
When I said me and her, we used to be on the phone. Like, we used to talk all the time, but we would be on the phone till like 3 a.m.
That's talking. Because, okay.
When we was younger.
Well, yeah, she would tell her long story and then I would tell my long story. Mm-hmm. We would read books.
Yeah, we would talk about books. And so the name of the title, which you all been waiting for, does my best friend keep secrets from me? Or do you tell me everything?
No.
No, I don't tell her everything.
What did you tell me?
She said,
I'm offended.
I feel like before, when I was younger. The before. Anyway, I think I did tell everything. If I didn't, then it was because maybe like ashamed or something like that. But I think now, because we in like two totally different worlds, I think that now it's kind of like I don't really have the chance to. I don't know.
And for me, before I did tell you everything, but I just stopped because it's too much to tell.
Yeah. Well, since college, since we became a routine where we don't talk as much, then we kind of have other friends that we talk to a little bit like more about everyday things, because I don't know everyday things. We just have catch-ups.
Right.
And then those catch-ups are like missing a few things. So that's kind of just what happens.
But yeah, like anything drastic you would know, but like something like, oh yeah,
I don't think drastic you know. And I think sometimes, like, I feel like it's not hard it's hard to tell you sometimes.
Why?
But it's hard to tell you sometimes because, for one, like I said, it's two different worlds. So I feel like mine sometimes is more minuscule, and like maybe, and then like sometimes I don't feel like you like really want to listen.
I do want to. Okay. I want to listen. It's just
her mind, and I don't want to be put in that. She already got that is nothing. You already have a lot on your plate and on your mind. So one thing, and with Claudia, she got Monday's journal, and the first thing that she read was when you remember, it was like I don't think it said, it was like Claudia is so stupid, she can't read, blah 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 blah, and like Claudia, it hit Claudia hard because she didn't know that was something that it bothered her.
Yeah.
And so my question is, what do you admire about me, but what do you also dislike about me?
I don't think it's anything that I dislike about you. Let me start with dislike. But it's something that you said once.
What did I say?
Really bothered me when I decided to keep Journey.
What did I say?
You was like, it was like you shut it down, like it shouldn't have been a thought. And I'm like, I can't. Or maybe that's how I took it. But I can't remember the exact words. But I do remember it was like a.
Mommy, can I have candy?
Go ahead. It was like a shut down. Like, I don't think you should do that.
What, keep her? I don't remember what I said.
I remember when I told you we were texting, and I don't think it was like it wasn't a positive, like, of course nobody said congratulations.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't the best thing. Like, I just thought your reaction would have been way different.
But I think, like Claudia, to bring it back, Claudia had a picture of their friendship, and that's kind of how I did as well. And and she knows I wanted us both to go away to school together, us both to live together, us both getting a sorority. I didn't even join a sorority, but I wanted us to.
I didn't apply for college.
But I think probably once she told me she was pregnant, I think that's when reality set in, because I always knew that we not that she would get pregnant, but that I always knew that she wasn't gonna follow the same path as me. Yeah. So I think probably, if anything, it probably I don't want to, how did you phrase that? It probably did.
What did I say?
I can't even think of what she said. But I probably did not shut down. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I think I probably did actually shut down, because I actually had to change my perspective, like my whole perception.
And then, like, I was mad at myself because I didn't think, okay, now how how did she feel? So,
but I mean, it didn't really matter how I felt, and I think I was happy for you.
I mean, the only good thing I got out of that was Journey. Admire about you, and that like you can say big words that I can't say.
That's because she needs to keep reading. I got her reading again. She stopped reading. That's what happened.
And you can, I don't know, like you can put your mind to something and you can do it. Like versus me, like I could be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna figure out, you know, how to do this, and it'll never get done.
You think so?
Yes.
I was like, I procrastinated a long time. Like it. Yes, I might get it. I might get it done, but it might take me like 2 years to finally push back like fear.
Like what?
Like I still haven't started my business. If it's no reason I can't.
But you learned how to drive before I did. I'm still stuck. Still to this day.
I needed to go.
You went to school. I just started. So like everything I wanted to do, it was like I couldn't do it because I wasn't ready. Like I had to be ready on my own terms. I couldn't be ready when it was time for me to be ready, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I always felt like, okay, yeah, I have 2 kids, but you are more of an adult than I am, because
she lived on her own. She had an apartment.
So
she was.
I had to go.
I feel like more you're the adult than me. I'm still like in selfish mode.
That's where I want to be.
Well, honey, it's too late for that. It's too late for that.
I want to be selfish.
Like, what? It's too late.
I want to not be.
And I actually graduating from college, I was more so I don't want to use the word jealous, but envious of like you and also my other friend that has a kid, because like for you guys, you have a reason to figure out and push. Does that make sense? Like you have, and like for me, I'm just floating around.
But we gotta have panic attacks, and
I know it's not easy. Like I hear that it's not easy, but it's like a reason. It's like a uncomfortable feeling, so you have to do. Like I don't have anything that really makes me. I feel uncomfortable. Like, you know, in my room it's small. That's all I can say, and there's nothing wrong with that. We just in 2 different like spaces, and I'm just growing at a smaller time frame, and yours was just escalated. But anyway, what was the point? The camera had cut off. She was about to say what she had wanted.
When we were young, her mother would give her Ruth and put it on the refrigerator, and chores and fun stuff, and I wanted that.
Fun? What was fun about chores?
I feel like, and then your mother was hard on you about grades. If I would have got in trouble for getting a C, then I would have wanted to push for an A.
Yeah.
But instead, like if I get a D, my mother would be like, "Oh, you better bring this up," and that's all she said. And so then I was just like, "Oh, I don't listen to that lady." Yeah. But I never, like if I was punished for a report card, it would have pushed me to do better with my grades, and then I would have went to college, and then I would have had a totally different outcome.
Oh yeah, I might like her confidence. You still are much more like friendly. You can easily make friends, even though that's still an issue. It's an issue keeping friends, but you can make friends.
No, better now.
Yeah, I think you do much better now. But like it's hard for me to make friends. When I make friends, it's hard for myself to step out and make friends.
And your friends have to make you.
Yeah, most of the times I meet people that has come to me, and not so much I came to them. I had a whole list of things, and then because the kids are messing me up, I should have wrote it down. I just knew I was gonna remember it. I had one, and now I can't remember it.
I also think I like that. I feel like